What if I told you that there is a complete map of hell? A detailed guide to every level, every punishment, every torment that awaits the condemned. And what if I revealed that this map was written more than 700 years ago, yet remains the most terrifying and accurate description of what may exist beyond death? Dante Alighieri, one of the greatest writers of the 14th century, didn't just imagine hell, he walked through it. He descended through the 9 circles of eternal damnation and recorded every detail, every horror, every scream of despair echoing in those depths. And today, here on the channel, The Hidden Warning, you are going to discover all the secrets he brought back from that terrifying journey. Prepare yourself, because what you are about to learn goes far beyond anything any horror film has ever shown. This is real. This is profound. And I guarantee you, you will never look at your choices the same way again. First circle, the Limbo. The atmosphere is wrapped in eternal twilight. There are no flames, only a soft, melancholic darkness. The souls do not scream in pain. They release deep sighs that echo like waves of endless sadness. And here is the shocking truth. These are virtuous people who lived before Christ or were never baptized, philosophers, poets, thinkers, innocent children. The punishment is not physical, it is existential. To live knowing that something sublime exists, but you will never be able to reach it. Second circle, lust. The descent intensifies. Now the punishment begins to mirror the sin in a hauntingly poetic way. A violent storm dominates the space. Roaring winds hurl the souls endlessly. These are the lustful, those who let carnal passion rule their decisions. Just as they were swept away by their desires in life, they are now literally swept away by an eternal storm. There is Cleopatra, Helen of Troy, and Francesca da Rimini with her lover Paolo, spinning together forever, yet suffering. Third circle, Gluttony. Dante then witnesses something nauseating. The ground is filthy, putrid mud. From the sky falls cold rain, mixed with hail and black snow. Cerberus, the 3-headed monster, guards the circle. The souls of the gluttonous lie in the filth, unable to rise. Cerberus claws them relentlessly, tearing pieces of their bodies, devouring and regurgitating them. In life, they devoured without thought. Now, they are devoured eternally. Fourth circle, greed and waste. But wait, because the next circle reveals something disturbing about power and greed. Divided into 2 groups are the souls of the avaricious and the prodigal. Each group pushes enormous boulders toward the other, crashing them in the middle while shouting accusations. It is a useless, exhausting labor that leads to nowhere. Dante notices many clergy members here, including popes, cardinals, and bishops, all pushing the weight of their extreme choices. Fifth circle, wrath and sloth. The atmosphere becomes suffocating. A foul, muddy swamp boils constantly. On the surface, the wrathful tear at each other endlessly, punching, biting, scratching. But look closer. Beneath the surface, fully submerged in the black mud, are the slothful, sinking, eternally swallowing filth. Wrath destroys actively. Sloth destroys passively. Sixth circle. Heresy. Dante crosses the gates of the city of Dis. What he finds is terrifying. A vast infernal cemetery with open, flaming tombs. Inside lie the heretics who denied the fundamental truths of the faith. They are buried in burning graves because in life they buried the truth beneath lies. Dante reveals that after the final judgment, the tombs will be sealed forever. Seventh circle. Violence. And now the brutality multiplies. This circle is divided into 3 rings. The first is a river of boiling blood, where those violent against others, tyrants, murderers, are submerged. The second is a forest, where every tree is a transformed suicide. Dante breaks a branch, and the tree bleeds and groans. It is chilling. The third is a barren desert, where flakes of fire fall upon blasphemers, sodomites, and usurers. Eighth circle. Fraud. And now comes what Dante considers worse than violence itself. Divided into 10 concentric bulges. Fraud is worse than violence because it destroys trust. Seducers are whipped forever. Adulators are immersed in excrement. Diviners walk with their heads twisted 180 degrees backwards. Hypocrites wear cloaks of lead that appear golden. Thieves are bitten by serpents. Sowers of discord are repeatedly cut apart by demons. Ninth circle. Treachery. And finally, we reach the deepest point, a place untouched by flame. The last and deepest circle is a frozen lake. Treachery is the coldest sin, the most calculated, the complete absence of love. In the first zone are traitors to their kin, frozen up to the neck. In the second, political traitors. In the third, traitors to guests, with frozen tears sealing their eyes. In the fourth, traitors to benefactors, entirely engulfed in ice. And at the exact center, prepare for the final image. There stands Lucifer, not reigning freely, but trapped, frozen from the waist down. He is gigantic, with 3 faces. From each mouth hangs a traitor being chewed. Judas, Brutus, and Cassius. And the most terrible part? He weeps and beats his wings in an attempt to escape, but this only creates the icy wind that keeps the lake frozen. He is the source of the cold that imprisons him. You have just taken a journey that few dare to take. And now you must ask yourself, which circle would you be avoiding? Which sin must you confront before it is too late? Dante wrote Inferno as a warning, a moral map, a mirror in which anyone can see themselves and make better choices. But you are still here. You still have time. You can still choose a different path. Subscribe to the hidden warning. Activate notifications, because soon we will climb the mountain of purgatory. Always remember, the soul is the greatest miracle in the world. Every choice matters. Every action has consequences. And the time to decide is now, while you still breathe, while there is light, while there is hope.